Many are amazed when they learn that I'm visually impaired, and even so, I have my consulting company and my own YouTube channel. Stay if you want to know a little bit more about how I do it. Happy present moment and welcome to Jeanette Salvatierra TV, the channel created to inspire, inform entrepreneurs about how to achieve your life and business goals with happiness and success. I'm your hostess, Jeanette Salvatierra. I invite you to consider to subscribe to our channel and be part of our community. And activating notification by clicking on the little bell. If the video pleased you, give us a like, share it, and comment with questions and suggestions that allow us to serve you better. Today, I'm going to show you how I work in my business. Because in addition to satisfy your curiosity, I want to reinforce something that I always tell people. If I could, you can also become an entrepreneur. In particular, because I'm a person above 50 that first began to undertake about 15 years ago, and I have several ventures since then. A company to sell computer equipment, a beauty salon and spa, a real estate agency, and at the moment, my training, coaching, and consulting company. The important point here is lean in what you know how to do and enjoy doing, and look for a need in the market that you can solve with your product and services, knowing depth who your client is or customer segment, and always update the information, always be open to learn, because you have to develop criteria, because although you cannot be an expert in everything, you need to make decisions, ask for help to specialists and to people you need to hire or you can or with whom you need to collaborate. Well, let's start with the behind the scenes. For me, it's very important this pair of little companions. My cell phone and this laptop computer. Probably I need to raise it a little bit so you can see them here. This couple of guys has a special technology for me to interact with them. It's nothing that much fancy. For instance, here in the phone, I have a software that tells me everything.
1:09 p.m.
Now it's telling the time, and also
Device unlocked.
the specific commands or applications I'm using on the phone. For instance, it reads me
App screen.
the application screen.
WhatsApp 9
Now I'm opening the WhatsApp, and here I have all my calls or chats, etc. This is one of the groups that I belong to. This is another group I belong to, and I can open up the chat, and it will read to me not only the messages that I get, but also it will allow me to write. See or listen. And also I have this kind of the same software here in the laptop. The thing is that you don't listen to the software because I have these earphones here plugged. Let me unplug them.
For new notification from Realtek Audio Console. You just unplugged the device from the audio jack.
This is Joss. This is my companion, my work companion. It reads me all the commands, all the text that is displayed on the screen. Now I have, for instance, here open my a Word document I was working on before starting here, and it's the one that gets all the points that I need to share with you in this video.
My laptop and my mobile.
For instance, and it also allows me to
the ultimate dash home content video creation formula dash
read
Chrome,
with pages.
Channel audit, bullet.
my YouTube channel
video comments dash YouTube studio
responds to the comments you left me on the
unchecked.
videos. Read my
Inbox left parent
inbox, my
1093 right parent dash
email, which is
gmail.com dash
fundamental
gmail
for
dash
me
Google
in my
Chrome.
work.
Toolbar, view site information
Let me
button.
put back this unplug or plug again these headphones here because it won't make us crazy. By the way, these are amazing headphones. I really recommend them. These ones has been with me in the last 2 years. I own a previous pair. It lasts me like 8 years, and I use it mostly in planes when we used to fly, remember? And these ones, the little ones, has this box here that is a noise cancellation device, so you can mute all noises that surrounds you and allows you to concentrate and work, for instance, in a very noisy place, or even at home where you can isolate with you, just plugging these guys into your ears, right? Very useful device for work at home, and also it has their own mic here, which allows me to record and also talk to people using any virtual meeting software that I want to use. I use Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, anything, actually anything that my business partner is using or my client is using, I can use, because the technology allows me to interact with any application that I want. And this is amazing. This is something that makes me very productive and also very happy, because I can serve a broader range of people because technology allows me to do so. So this is the laptop, this is the headphones, and also I recently have been using a couple of new applications. I would like to share it with you. Well, as I said, for my condition, I use the software that reads me the commands, the screen, and also to be able to work with other applications. Besides that, I use various applications to organize my work, delegate, and share information. For instance, my simple agenda, I use Google Calendar, which is very basic, but we don't need much more than that. And it's also a shareable calendar, so you can allow other people to see where you are and share with your team, for instance. Also appointments and tasks using the calendar. I use also a new tool. I'm using a tool to organize projects and tasks, which is called Asana, and it's a free application, by the way. It also has a couple of paid plans, but I use the free one, and it's perfect for me. It allows me to invite us up to 4 or 5 team members to my projects, and it's very useful for me because I can interact with that, and it has as I said, traditional views like lists of tasks and schedules and everything, but also for people that there is not visually impaired, it's very friendly because it's very graphical and allows you to organize everything based on graphics and colors, which is fun and also easy to use. Then I use also an application for email marketing, and we have been using recently GetResponse because it's powerful and also offer a regional payment plan, and the most important is not censored by search engines and the main mail services. In other words, all the promotional or emails, the newsletters, etc., will land for sure in your clients or your subscribers' inbox, because the mail server in your client won't reject your email when you get it or you send it using an application like GetResponse. As I told you at the beginning, you have to learn and to know the customer. their needs, the ways he or she consumes, from products and services up to content. That is why I make videos. And I don't know if you are aware, but it's predicted that by the end of 2020, 70% of all content on the internet will be consumed, preferably via videos. It is true for social media, you already can see it, but it's also true for traditional websites, advertisement, etc. So YouTube, in my case, is an important part, a central strategy in my marketing plan. I use videos, of course, in social media, as well as images, infographics, professional photos. For YouTube, I use, of course, for my video episodes, live also in Spanish, which is called Por esta ventana, okay? Or by my window, if you translate it in English. And although I'm blind, I need to be on video because my clients are not blind, or at least the majority of my potential and current clients are not blind. And of course, they are attracted by video. So I would like to encourage you to incorporate video on your own business, on your marketing strategy, and also in a way to communicate with your customer and to build your credibility as an expert, as a people that as a brand that leads in the market in your specific niche or in your specific industry. Why YouTube? I chose YouTube because, unlike other social media, people come to YouTube to look for information. And in social media and traditional social media such as Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, etc., people go mainly to entertain themselves, to find out gossip about celebrities, about their friends' life, and also to expose themselves as a funny character or something. Of course, some people buy stuff on social media, but it's difficult. It's not that easy to find information or to find products in other social media because, for instance, in Instagram, the search engine is quite limited. In Facebook, the information is categorized in so many different buckets. You can find it in a page, you can find it in a group. There are private groups, there are hidden groups, public groups. At the end, you can get a little bit lost or confused if you are a person you are looking for a product or service and you try to find it directly on Facebook. And that's why I love YouTube, because in YouTube there is mostly educational and informative content for specific needs, and the fact that YouTube has its own powerful search engine means easier for a potential client to find your content, to find, in this case, my content. And that's why I'm in YouTube. I'm a YouTube fan. I recommend you to consider start your own YouTube channel or incorporate YouTube as a mean to store your content, your video content, until you are, more confident that you can go live, or you can maintain a YouTube channel in a regular basis. It's not that easy. I mean, it's not difficult, it's not rocket science, but it requires a lot of preparation, a little bit of investment, and of course perseverance, which is fortunately core entrepreneurship talents that probably you already have, but you need to be very well organized and be strategic when you decide if you are going to embrace the creation and the maintenance and growth of a YouTube channel. So that's the only advice I want to give you. Well, and I would like to share with you a little bit about how I do my videos. To record my videos, I have my own studio. Well, I will show you briefly. And my studio is my living room. And here on the table that I'm sitting right now, this is the dining room. Yeah, dining room. And from this we record our regular episodes, the one in Spanish, the English one, and also we broadcast live por esta ventana using this little guy here. On that tripod we have an external video camera. I'm not using my own laptop's camera because this one is limited in terms of resolution. The external camera provides me with more with higher resolution, more quality, so the broadcast is better presented and better and best treated also by the platform, by YouTube. So that's why we use the external camera for broadcasting, and also to record the videos for the channel. I recorded using a video camera where the one you can see right now, but trust me, you are seeing me because the camera is recording me right now. It's a camera, it's a professional video camera on top of a tripod for stability, for better management or of the angles, etc. And now it's pointing to me here on the table, on the dining table, but also sometimes we use other locations here in the living room, the sofa, or behind the piano. The idea is to give some varieties or make some differentiation among videos so people don't get bored, or even ourselves don't get bored working all the time from the same place or location. I also use lights, professional lights for these recordings. I don't have expensive equipment. Actually, I think in lights we have like, I don't know, $200, $250 in investments in terms of tripods, the lights itself, the bulbs, and also the screens, the diffusers for the lights. I have the traditional light ring, which is in front of me, and also lights in on either left or right side, and also a light behind me for, as my husband said, special effects. Of course, since I'm blind, the one that is controlling everything visually is my husband, who is my videographer, and also the technical director of my broadcasting when I go live here in YouTube. I also use, besides these headphones that I have another part that goes into the console, or the audio console we have attached to the computer when we go live. We use a microphone. I have this one, which is, see, it goes here, this guy's under my clothes. It's a wireless one that is now transmitting directly to the recording camera, to the video camera. When we are going live, it transmits to the audio console, which is attached to a bigger laptop, a different one, that the one I showed you before is a more powerful laptop in terms of memory and screen resolution and everything, because we needed to do video editing, and also for improving or ensuring the quality of the image and the audio we are broadcasting when we go live. What else I need to share with you? Oh, of course, the video also requires some software to be edited, and also to be, as I said, assembled to incorporate music or effects at the beginning or at the end. And these effects are this graphic design, of course, is done by my team, my husband, and some graphic designers that we hire here in the States and abroad. My husband, of course, is the one who leads that team. They use for video and graphic editing diverse softwares, mostly all belonging to the Adobe suite. We pay a monthly subscription, and it's almost the same model we use for all applications we have or we use in the business. We pay monthly subscriptions and use the software as long as we want, as long as we please. And sometimes we switch in the middle of the month to another platform or another software because it's better or it's cheaper. But in general, the monthly subscription arrangement works better for us. That's something long term. So we have long-term agreements with softwares or with providers, such as for instance, the hosting for the web pages and that kind of stuff. But we prefer, in terms of software, for create content or for analytics, we prefer to go on a monthly basis. We also use for the channel vidIQ for analytics, and this is very important because some people probably think that having a YouTube channel is just recording a bunch of videos and publish those videos on the channel, and that's it. And it's not. You need to be strategic. You need to make a planification, a content planification, to identify the best themes or subjects you are going to talk about during your videos. You need to, of course, record your videos, but also tag your videos to allow or to ease YouTube job in terms of discoverability. If you use SEO strategically on YouTube, your videos are going to be recommended or suggested by YouTube, and it will increase your chances your channel growth. So for that kind of stuff, it's important to analyze the data YouTube provides you in terms of the performance of your channel. And although YouTube Studio, which is the native analytical tool that YouTube provides for us content creators, is very good, it's very powerful. On top of that, we use a couple of two other softwares. One of is for free. The other one, vidIQ, you have to pay, but it provides you with so many different key performance indicators, even suggestions on how to improve those results in terms of those performance indicators, that it's quite advisable to invest in such a tool like vidIQ. Many of the products that I mentioned, you can buy them through the links that you will find in the description below this video. They are affiliate links, so if you buy, I will receive a small commission. That doesn't make the product more expensive to you. It's important that you learn that. You will allow me to get a commission, but you won't pay more for the product. You just think about it like you're helping me and other creators to still create and publish new content in YouTube by using those affiliate links. Well, I hope that I'm satisfied a little bit your curiosity about my channel, about how I work. And remember that if I could, you also can become an entrepreneur. And if you need a little help, inspiration, advice, or training, well, write me or reach to my inbox, writing me using the email that I provide below, info@jeanettesalva.com, or DM me using any social media link that you prefer. Okay? Thanks. Blessings for you and your business, and we will meet again soon.